Hello, my dear listeners. My name is Kishore Ganesh, and in this episode of the Vocal About Visuals podcast, I'll be reviewing the third season of Only Murders in the Building, starring Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, Meryl Streep, yes, that Meryl Streep, Paul Rudd, yes, that Paul Rudd, and a ton of others. Just when I thought Only Murders had plateaued at a pretty high level, mind you, Season 3 came out and wowed me. It is the best season yet and have no qualms about saying that. When you have Meryl Streep and Paul Rudd as guest stars for a season, you would expect that season to be killer. But I have to say that for the first couple of episodes, I was not getting that. The show took its time to get to a critical momentum, but when it did, it proved to be quite wholesome, riveting, and sweet. This season focused quite a bit on the romantic relationships of all the three stars, Martin, Gomez, and Short, and each of them were done extremely well, with the arc of each relationship written exceptionally well. My favorite of the three is of course the romance between Meryl Streep and Martin Short, and their performances are what prove to you that these two are performing legends for a reason. It is so sweet, so adorable, and so lovable that for the first time in a long time, I prefer the love story in a mystery to the mystery itself. That's not to say that the mystery is bad or something. It's in the typical comedic, wacky, murdery space. The murder mystery part of the story is a bit more tame compared to the first two seasons, but everything else, the comedy and the relationships, even the friendships between the three, which are elaborated and given more layers, are turned up to the max. The three main characters are given the arcs to grow, and by the end of the show, we know that these three people are mutually beneficial to each other. They are enabling each other to evolve, even though 2 out of 3 of them are in their 70s. Superb and wholesome writing. Coming to the performances, I cannot look at anyone but Martin Short here. He has the best lines, the best romance, and goes toe to toe with Meryl Streep. And in this situation, you can see him up his game. The scenes with the two of them together are adorable, and he has this one particular scene with 5 elder women which made me laugh out loud. I'm still laughing thinking about that scene at the time of writing this review. It was that hilarious, and I'm sure you will find it hilarious as well. And when you have a series with Meryl Streep in it, how can you not talk about her performance? My favorite performance is Martin Short's, no question. But Miss Streep, as usual, killed it. Now with so many stars in the cast list, one could think whether Meryl Streep would actually, 1, be used properly, and 2, would she actually overpower the show? And thanks to the amazing writing of this show, your hit of Meryl Streep comes in small batches, but they are potent. Steve Martin being written to be the character with the most growing up to do at 75 or something is hilariously genius, and it makes him more endearing, not less. Selena Gomez is low-key my most favorite pop star who is having an acting career at the moment. She continues to impress with her deadpan delivery, inhabiting a character that is a young millennial but with the soul and name of an old person, which explains why she gets along so famously with 2 70-year-old men who are playing her best friends in the show. I find that heartwarming. I'm sure people who love the American theatre scene will find a lot of theatre darlings in the cast as well, but this reviewer is not familiar with their work, so I can only judge them based on their work here. And I should say that the entire cast, including the cameos, are all bangers. I started watching Murders and then couldn't stop till all the episodes were done, because this show has all the qualities to be that binge-worthy show. Check it out on Hulu and Disney Plus Hotstar depending on your geography. Once again, my name is Kishore Ganesh. This is the Vocal About Visuals podcast, and thank you, my dear listeners, for your time and for listening. Of course, by the time this review comes out, you would know that the first episode of the new season of Only Murders in the Building is out, so do check it out and wait for my review of season 4 when the season wraps up. Thank you. And I'm getting a bit tired of all the drama with Twitter or X, so please do follow me on Threads and on Mastodon at Vocal About Visuals Podcast. Thank you.